This will be the heat race for the one heat race that we'll have to decide the field of the All-Star race. As say we're gonna have 5 cars making into the All-Star race. Top 5 cars are gonna make into the All-Star race. As for the All-Star race format, it's going to be 90 laps. On lap 30, we're gonna have a caution. On lap 60, we're gonna have a caution, and then it'll just go green for until lap 90. So today, but here we only had 30 laps, as in the TCC race at 5 Flags, we had Montgomery McQueen making out a win. So that gives us some hope. Last time who won the All-Star race, it was Mitchell Martiros in the 51. But now he's on the outside looking in, as he did not win. So now he's going to be trying to get into the All-Star race. He just needs to make that top 5 work here. We're not going to have qualifying, we're just going to have a thing as no points. This is just for bragging rights and $1 million here.
To get underway down at the head of the field.
As a pole position, or the decided position for the pole, which was decided by a roll, was the 1 of Logan Rega. Then the 46 of Agent C47.
Drivers, start your engines.
And you got Mitchell Martiros in 3rd. You're his teammate in 4th. And rounding out the top 5 is David Decker. With all these other cars, a lot of them which who made the All-Star race last season on the outside looking in. As we're green flag, we're racing in the open 30 laps. There goes the 1 car down to the inside. Logan Reed gets a pretty good jump. There goes a 46 out on that high line. He's going to try and get there, but I don't think that run's going to be strong enough necessarily. Logan Rig has shown a lot of speed lately. He just came back into the Cup Series. He already has a Cup Series win, even though he should have been a Season 7 rookie. No, a Season 6 rookie. Where he just kind of retired for a little bit. Came back, now replacing Minecraft as he retired. Now he's showing what he can do in that 1 car. He's been getting he got pretty good, I think, at Pocono last race. And there goes a 51 of Mitchell Martiros. Now down to the inside. Now up to 2nd. He's won this race last season. He's got a lot of experience here. Can he make it? Can he win the Open and get himself into the All-Star race, as his teammate is about to get passed by the 20 of Ally Racer? Remember, this is going to be a tall order for a lot of these guys in the back here, especially that Pug player. Try and get to the win here. As you have the 20 and the 24 still battling out. But it looks like the 20 is going to get the position. The rookie of Ally Racer. I think he has this one. There comes Monk Like Banana. He's coming on too. And Xavier Brown in that Hercules number 30. He's got a lot of experience here. He's made plenty of All-Star races. He hasn't won any at 5 Flags though. He hasn't won any of them. But this could be the season where he wins an All-Star race. Let's just see. As now he's gonna try and clear Yoru, but Yoru's still making it hard. It's not good for any of them. They're losing time on the 20 car. As the 06 still trying to push the 24, clear the 00, as he does not clear the 00. 00 is gonna get to the inside. As that's gonna mean that the 24 can clear the pack back there now. Logan Rig is still winning. Who is in last? Christopher Greedon and Desmond battling for last place. Save. I mean, this is not a great performance, but at least it's 4-0. Most of these guys have the solace that knowing that this is not worth anything. This is just worth bragging rights. A lot of guys who are usually up there aren't really up there any today. That's David Decker doing pretty well. Oh, we got a caution. It is Maynard. Oh, the 3-time winner from last season getting spun around by the 37 head on. Oh, and even gets Zach Armstrong involved. Zach got clipped. Oh, huge crash. That's going to shake up a few things. Maynard did not need a destroyed car like that, as he's going to go Chicagoland next week. And that's going to hurt, as he's going to hobble it across the line. Barely just limp it back to pit road, as that engine's destroyed. And so is that number 74 Castrol machine. Not a good season. What started as not a great season for the 74. Not good, as he will not be making the All-Star race, as his car is destroyed. Under caution here. Zach, I think he's going to come to pit road. 37's caused that incident. He didn't get a lot of damage from it. As we're about to reach the halfway point to this race. A 1 leading, 51 trailing, 46, 7, and 20 round out your top 5. As we're about to go back green here, 1 lap to go. Single lap here. As coming to the green, pace truck makes a hard left in the pit road. Time to the restart zone, green flag. We're back racing here at 5 flags, as it's going to be a lot tougher here, as the 20 is going to have to hold off the 30 and everybody else behind him, as the 00 is going to get problems for the 1 car. He was just leading this race and he comes down on the pit road, presumably with a problem. Something went wrong with that 1 car, and now he's going to come down pit road. That's going to destroy his chances at being in the All-Star race. As now, this means that the 00 is going to be in. The 51 is going to lead. 00 is going to be in. And that means that these guys have just 1 more chance. A little bit higher of a chance for the 24, as he's going to come in. 30's right behind him. That 00 is taking that shallow line. I think that 20 might need to take that shallower line too, as the 24 is right to his rear bumper. Yor was really good in COAA. He barely missed out on the championship. But you have the 20, which was the COAA champion last season. And the 20 seems to be alright at short track racing, as his only COAA win came at Memphis. Short track, kind of similar to this. So he's using that speed and that momentum he's had this season to try and get into the All-Star race. The last thing you want to do is wreck one of these cars, because that's just going to be some money and damage. Just extra costs added to all the expenses here. And extra work labor an extra labor for the guys at your team to try and fix up a car that wasn't even contending for points. Sorry if I sound a little weird. Kind of sick today. As coming to 6 laps to go, everybody else up there is locked in, I guess. Kind of, but now it's just up to this border here. If that 20 can get past that 20, if that 24 can get past the 20, he'll be in the All-Star race. But if that 20 can hold out the 24, the 20 is going to be in the All-Star race. They'll have a chance at $1 million here. As the 51 has basically got this in the bag. He's using his stuff from last season to make it. That might be a similar chassis that they're using, or maybe the same chassis. That's a very good race car that he has there. He's already comfortable with that. He's already got the setup down. Possibly he could go 2 for 2 in the All-Star race. 2 laps to go. As it looks like the 20's put on some ground on the 24. 24 needs to start making his move now. I might already be too late. One of the white flag here. White flag in the air for the All-Star Open. Martiros coming to turns 3 and 4. Martiros is going to make the All-Star race. So Agent C47 is going to make it. AFK Man, David Decker, and rounding out your field is going to be Ally Racer. Making the field, and Yoru and everyone else is going to be going home. Good effort. Heartbreak for Logan Rega, but that's just how it is. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Manifest Offline Cup Series race, All-Star race, 5 Flag Speedway, for the opening, the final race of the All-Star race here, as we're going to split this race into 3 segments. At lap 30 we're going to have a caution, at lap 60 we're going to have a caution, and it's going to be a shootout until lap 90. Now, today, the people made it in to the All-Star race through the Open, and just Mitchell Martiros. Oh yeah, AFK Man, the 20 and the 7, and Agent C47, and the 46 car. As all these other guys, they've all won. So let's just see. There's not much to get into today. Last All-Star race winner was Mitchell Martiros, who won the Open, so he's got a pretty good grip here. Let's see if he can win the All-Star race for a second time and be the first multi-time All-Star race winner. As who made the All-Star race for the first time this year? We have the 19. This is his first time. I think this. No, that's not the 35's first time. I think this might be. I think the 20. This is the 20's first time making the All-Star race, and the 20, 33, and 19. That's their first time making the All-Star race. All these guys have been here before. As we're gonna get no qualifying because this is an All-Star race. It's just gonna be a field. As
for today's race is about to give the command
to
get
roll off.
That's the head of the field.
The 51 winning the pole, kind of.
Drivers,
And being at the top of the field, rounding out the field is a champion, Season 7 champion, is Deck in the 20th position. No, is Jonathan Solis in the 20th position, Season 1 champion. As the restart zone is pretty far up, there's not going to be much discussed here. Coming to the green flag. not a great start from the 51. The 27 gets backed up behind him. The 68 of Green won Pocono. He barely got into the All-Star race. As here he goes up to the wall trying to get there. Here comes Mitchell Martiros to the inside to win. Now it's going to be a 30-lap shootout at first. Now there's a caution between lap 25 and 30. Then it's going to be counted. Same as 60. Or same as a caution for lap 60. If there's a caution between lap 55 and 60, then it's going to be counted. As Mitchell Martiros already brings his lead up to about a second between these guys. As he just slammed the door on the 64. That 68's very aggressive here. Season 2 champion Paulie, he made the All-Star race. He's in the All-Star race. He's just trying to get through. He's trying to learn some more about this. As his teammates all in the back, Matthew Mitchum. As you see some guys from the All-Star Open making some progress. 20, Ally Racer, he finished top 5. He finished 5th, so he's going to try and finish maybe like in the top 10 here. That'd be good, All-Star Race top 10. As a 68, he seems very aggressive here. Yes, he's right to the back bumper of the 27 Orion. Right to the back bumper. As I forgot to mention, one of the key things of the All-Star race is on the lap 60 caution. I forgot to mention this. But during the lap 60 caution, there's going to be a random black flag. Random black flag to one driver in the field. To be sent to the back of the field, it's going to have to work their way back up. So it's going to be picked by a wheel, picked by a spinner wheel. It's going to be a random driver. Spin black flag. And we're going to roll out lap 60 caution. So you don't want to be at the front when that happens. You don't want to be Mitchell Martiros, who has all the speed here. He gets screwed over by a black flag. As there he goes, right down to the inside. He's got a groove on. This is exactly what you want to see. This is a great car, great driver, Mitchell Martiros. Trying to settle down here. He's gonna try and take the win for a second time. This is his bread and butter here. Ryan, I don't think he's catching, but he's holding his own. He has a win at Cape Cod. Here comes the 64 catching the 68. 36 in 5th. 35 in 6th. Rounding out the top 10 is a 48, a Paulie. And then a 19 of Hollows. Watch the 28. All the way in the back here. Season 8 champion not having a good time at the All-Star race. Not at all. Not Season 8. Season 6 No, not season 6 either. Season 3 champion. As yet Mitchell Martiros. About 10 to go to the caution on lap 30. As there he goes. Still doing that. And still 20 at the rear of this field. They still got a lot more to go, so they don't want to be too aggressive here. They don't want to wreck their stuff. Wrecking your car is probably the worst nightmare here, as you're just wrecking your car, just putting more labor on your team, more costs, more expenses. Or not even risking it for points, but risking it for $1 million that the winner will get. So you're mostly just doing this here for fun. These first few laps, just trying to get a groove on the track, just trying to get your team, see what your setup could do, and just try and give your team some feedback for the setup. It's not too bad. 35 gets in the 5th position. Here comes the 8 trying to make a move on 36. 68. See, these guys haven't really made too many moves up here. They're all just trying to go, just run their own race for now. We got a caution. I told you, wrecking is the last thing you want to do here. This will count as the lap 30 caution, as it was Matthew Mitchum. Got spun by the 18. I think the 18 just had enough. 33. He just came right in. He just spun him off. 18 got on the wall too. Because of that. As now the 33 is going to fall a lap down. As pit stops coming in here. Looks like the 51's going to try and have some. He's going to have an advantage here. As 27 gets held up. So does the 68 third. 00 gets up fourth. 36 fifth. 64 loses a few spots. 20. 48. 19. Where did the there's a little bit of a shakeup here. 36 got a few spots. As nobody can beat Mitchell Martiros off pit road. That 27 was close, but that 68 was just right in front of him. So that would be a great time to introduce our sponsors. We're going to put them all on the screen here if you want to join. Then just say, hey, I want to be a sponsor, and we'll be more than happy to have you. Just put them on screen for a little bit. green. Now it's going to be a few lap dash to lap 60. Green flag. And so now we're going to put the spinning wheel up for the black flag. As a 27 seems to be making an adjustment to a setup, as he's right on the bumper of the 51 now. I think he's got a little bit more speed now. He's got a little bit more handling control of that car. As he's trying to copy the 51's lines. He's doing a pretty good job of it. Oh! We got another caution here. 64-36 involved. Cautions breed cautions here. As, I think he got turned. I'm gonna get turned. He's kind of turned the 36 around. Oh, headed onto the wall into the 36. Turned on the 64 too. As that's not going to count as a caution though. Or as the caution. It has to be between lap 55 and 60. These guys are a little slow. And I think that's it. As we have it ready. Now we're coming to the halfway point, lap 45. Next time by, I think we're going to be going green. Whatever that caution was. Remember, you don't want to tear up equipment here, unless it's for the win. You want to tear up your equipment at Chicagoland. The Cirrus 600. As you ever be going green next time by. Almost halfway, lap 43. Now let's just hope cautions don't breed cautions again here. As this is going to be the 27. So the 27, I think he's got a little bit more. He's got a little bit more confidence and control in that car to be pushing the 51 now. Green flag. 27 did not get a good jump, as that's going to give the 51 a huge advantage. Now he's going to come right back. As a 68 going to try and get to his inside. It's not going to work. See, 27, he got a horrible jump off that restart. Now he's come right back. As here comes a 68 to the inside. That's exactly what Mitchell Martyros wants to see. As 20 bumps 19 out the way, Hollows and 20 Hollows and Ally Racer make contact. As that double zero has been pretty fast and pretty prominent all year, or all race here. As we have more. Oh, he had enough. The 27 had enough of the 68, turned him around. As that's gonna bring out another caution on lap 46. Oh my gosh. Tempers flaring here at 5 flags. As the 27 just took out the 68. Because, I mean, he knew they were losing time. I don't think he meant to wreck him. I think he meant to bump him for a little bit, but he got bumped him in the wrong spot. Turned him around. Yeah. He tried to get there. He's flared out. I think he just meant to give him a bump. That gives a double zero. Way better advantage now. I want to have the pace car thing come back up again. Green next time by, they have about 12 laps. Once they get back going, they have about 12 laps to the halfway, to the, not the halfway caution, to the caution, where a black flag will be handed out to somebody. EOL penalty. As does the double zero have the speed this time. Green flag. Double zero does not get a great jump, kind of like Ryan did last time. But can he catch back up? Not to the extent that Ryan did, as Ryan's all the way in the back there. Now he is really fast. Nice on the outside of the 48 and the 8. But double zero does not make too bad. He's not doing too bad. Coming right in now. Right to the back bumper of the 51. Now, it seems like the 51's been getting saved by these cautions ever since the lap 30 thing came out. I think that kind of ruined his groove. That's been a little bit hard to get back in his groove. Either that or everyone just started getting a little bit better here. As 60, or not the 60, the double zero's right to his back bumper. As here comes a 19. Gets a little high, but he does not make it. The attempt was futile. As here he comes, the double zero to the inside. It's not going to make it work. As the 19 is going to try and use this bumper. Maybe not. As 27's got back to the inside. Oh! Huge hit! Huge hit! What even happened? Two champions get involved. In this one. Ooh. It's just been a takeout after takeout after takeout here in this All-Star race. Caution is out. That's gonna be the stage. As now we're going to spin a wheel to see who's going to be here. Who is it gonna be? Who's going to have the misfortune of getting the black flag? As you see this wheel spin. Ally Racer is the unfortunate soul in 4th position. Who was going to get that black flag? As he's going to go to the end, the longest line. He's going to go to the end next time. That is tragic for the 20 team. As coming to the green flag, lap 60, 31 laps shootout. Unless there's another caution. As remember, that 20 car, he's not going to be part of the equation. Green flag. Pretty good jump to from the guys in the back. Mitchell Marcos kind of stalls out. As that 20 car's gonna come right in. As the 48's destroyed. As we're gonna add a lap for the 20 once he gets back on if there's another caution. As 20's come back now. One lap down, but he's gonna get back up here. Still nobody still seems to touch the 51. He's led almost every single lap of this race. But look who's back in the equation, Ryan. As, he just moves him out the way. 19 got a little tired of the double zeros antics. Paulo is going to try and see if he can win the All-Star race in his first start. His first All-Star start. As there goes the 27. All the way back here and coming back up now. All those have been pretty fast. He's shown flashes of talent lately. As he almost tried to get to the bumper, as here he goes. He's the first person to challenge Martiros, as he's gonna. There he goes, right to the inside. Almost challenging the 51 to the first time on lap 67. I'm not gonna make a joke there. Very tempting. You're welcome. As 51 comes right back down to the inside, gonna try and challenge that Razor number 19. Hollows retakes the lead now after all those cautions. Now trying to get the first All-Star race win for Carl Gillette Racing. I feel like Hollows is a great hire for this team. Now that he's got a win, now I think he's finally broken that barrier for a win. Now I think he's going to try and show his talents. That AT&T 5G Evolution number 19 machine. Winning races now. Won a race in Kentucky. That's who he got into the All-Star race. Now going to try and win the All-Star race. Martiros was very close to making it 2 times. But it looks just like the 19, but it's just faster. As no caution so far on this run, it looks like Ally Racer might be trapped a lap down here, as he's all the way to the back. As a 51, he's been bested by that 19. Good job by that 19 car. Against the win, coming to almost 15 to go next time by. Look who's made a very good charge now. So, she started at the very back, but now she's up here, up in 6th place. Very good job by that number 28. As it looks like that 51's kind of fading a little bit, as his lap times are dropping off. I think the 19 did a good job of just saving his tires, not trying to do too much. Well, not 15 to go, 25, wait, yeah, 15 to go. I'm thinking, I thought we had 100 laps, never mind. Yeah, 15 to go. Lap 78 now. Laps are winding down here. That 00 still at the back bumper of the 51. And still no caution in sight. It looks like these guys have calmed down now to the middle of the race. Hollows. Man, what a ride this has been for Hollows. He stayed in COAA for who knows how long, since Season 3. Season 4, he was alright. Finally got a ride with CGM in Season 5. Stayed, got his first win in Season 6. Got a call up to the Cup Series after the Ross situation in Season 7. No, got a call to the Cup Series after what happened to the after the Jack situation in Season 7? No, not Season 7. In Season 5, he showed flashes of talent. In Season 5, he was actually doing really well. He was a super sub. He was like the Josh Berry in 2023. Went back down, did a season in Season 6 in COAA, got 2 wins then. Now came up to the Cup Series in Season 7. Everybody thought he was a back marker. Nobody knew what Carl saw in him. Why that was a hire for Carl. Why he hired that guy who's just been in that number 3 car. And that number 3 Sunny D car running at the back all the time. He hasn't been in contention for a win at all. Ever up to that point. I think now you see, it's because of his work ethic. He said that kid is a hard worker. He'd be great for the 19 car. As he's proving that every passing day. He deserves to be in the Cup Series. He deserves to be in that 19 car. And he deserves a whole lot more and a whole lot of wins and maybe a chase appearance. If he can keep it up in the Cup Series, that is. But now, you could etch his name into the history books if he wins this All-Star race. 19 in his first try. That was very close for Mitchell Martiro, Sensei. We've never seen somebody win the Open and the All-Star race, and win 2 All-Star races in a row. Well, I guess this time, it was Hollows. It's Hollows. Coming in 2 to go, this time by. This means a lot for Hollows. $1 million would do a lot for this team. $1 million for Hollows. That'd boost a lot of morale for the team. White flag. 4 more corners to go for Hollows in that number 19 car. He's about to get to the lap car, the 48. But he's not thinking about that. Coming up turn 4, it's going to be Hollows winning the Season 8 All-Star race at 5 Flags. What a good race for the 19. Very good race for the 51 until he kind of just fell off, had a late race collapse. Good race by everyone. All Ally Racer got screwed over. Yeah, there's just no more constants after that. He was just the unlucky duck. He's just not lucky. As I don't know why Matthew's doing a few other laps. Good job to Hollows in the 19. As these are the results. Thank you all for watching. It's the All-Star Race of Season 8. We'll return for the Sirius 600 next week for the longest race of the season. At one of the toughest tracks, Chicagoland, the Master. Probably one of the most brutal tracks on the schedule. And if you're doing TCC, we're going to do Chicagoland weekend will commence next week for the TCC race at Chicagoland, and then it'll just be then COA, then Cup. And thank you all for watching. Congratulations to Hollows on the win, and we will see you at Chicagoland. Very good race.